audio on, and it looks good enough. And what?
Question for you. Yes. You're Michaela, right? Yes. Did the singers come in?
Take your book for you?
Yeah, I told them.
All right, it should be good. If I set it to auto exposure, then it's too bright, so I just set to this.
All right. Sounds good.
And good.
Yeah, I think so. You're not gonna do any zooming, just leave it like that?
No, I'm just gonna leave it like that because I go up.
Oh yeah, you're up there a couple of times. Okay. All right. Great.
I will go.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go find a singer. All right, see ya. Thanks for having the singers all squared away.
Got you covered.
Because Sarah was like coming over here. She's like, "Oh my, where are the singers?" Oh, just wanted to make sure. Thanks, man.
You're all good.
Good to see you, Jordan.
You too, Kyle.
Just for faculty.
Yeah, I was thinking I would want to sit up here.
You guys actually want to see?
microphone is on ground. Yeah. My parents said I should tell people.
get this started. Welcome to the Evening of Excellence 2026 edition, Roseburg High School. So we have quite a few kids we're going to celebrate tonight. But before we start, I want to take a moment to celebrate our staff. It is Staff Appreciation Week, and if the staff in the first three rows, if you could please stand, I'd like to give you the thanks that you deserve for all that you do, and the rest of us can honor you as well. Working with our students every day. I think tonight is a reflection of that hard work, not only with the students, but in the community. And I wouldn't want to be with anybody else, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. We're going to be celebrating quite a few kids today. And one of the things about this time of year is I get carpal tunnel because of how many times I have to sign my name to all of these letters and things like that in the awards. And somebody always asks me, like, hey, why don't you get a stamp for that? Right? And I always think about it this way. The kids have done all this work to garner that award. The very least I can do is sign it. And the other thing that I like doing is I like reading every name. And my secretary can attest to this because it takes me a long time to sign these things. I read every single name when I sign it. And I can tell you that as I'm reading those names, these are also students that do so many other things. They're not only getting it done in the classroom, they're part of clubs, they're part of athletics, they're part of theater, they're part of a band. They do so much leadership, so many different things for not only our school and our community, and it really is a proud moment to be a principal of so many great kids. And so I know that all of you out here know how great they are, but I think you need to hear it from me as well, that they are wonderful, wonderful students, and I can't wait to honor them. So let's get going now, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Chris Van Dyke and Marie Felgentrager, your MCs for the evening.
Thank you to the wonderful UCC and RHS crew who have worked tirelessly to put together this evening. Thank you also to the RHS Jazz Ensemble, whose energetic and joyous sounds have been reverberating through this auditorium speakers tonight. And now, a note of appreciation to Christina Schnatz and Clarissa Quinn, who are going to blow us away with their melodic rendition of the national anthem. Please stand for the mission.
Banner Traeger and Mr. Van Dyke for that lovely introduction. I would like to also introduce and thank two of my colleagues, Mrs. Brady Pitts and Miss Carly Hunt. They're going to be helping me out certificates this evening. I'm excited to get the evening started and to begin recognizing amazing students that we have at RHS. As the division leader of the Social Studies Department, I feel incredibly fortunate to work with the colleagues that I do. We have 9 amazing teachers in the department who are also involved in advising clubs, coaching numerous sports, and participating on school-wide committees. We cover required core courses such as world history, U.S. history, economics, and government. And we also offer advanced placement and college credit courses at each grade level. Our department has created a variety of electives for students on campus, such as psychology, sports history, mock trial, Vietnam, music history, Native American studies. And we've also created a department vision that focuses on increasing empathy to gain a broader view of humanity, while challenging students to be inquisitive problem solvers who are able to think critically in order to become engaged, productive, and active citizens once they leave RHS. The students who we are about to acknowledge have been chosen because they are the epitome of what our department stands for. Each one of them, who will be called up on the stage in just a moment, are top-notch, they're hardworking, they're respectful, and they are participatory students in our social studies classrooms. And so as I call your names, go ahead and you'll come on up here on the stage. You'll form a line, so yes, you'll have to kind of come close to me over here. I won't bite. And so I will start with our social studies award winners. So, Thalia Alcock, Henry Anderson, Audrey Arnold, Finn Baldwin, Peyton Capone, Tegan Compton, Alora Davies, Jasmine Doyle, Ellie Gargovich, Paisley Ketchum, Ezekiel Lander, Landon Levanway, Peyton Mao, Porter Martindale, Tasha Maddox, Jacob McLaughlin, Dawn Melling, Vi Palomalu, William Pratt, Javier Ramirez Macias, Elena Ramos, Taylor Sands, Gavin Shoemaker, Evangeline Sears, Quentin Simi, Theora Stewart, Ava Vincent, and Elliot Williams. Let's have a round of applause, please. You'll also notice tonight that many departments give out department awards and COSA awards that are specific to their department. And so I'm going to go ahead and call up some additional department award winners. Each year, the Social Studies Department nominates 3 additional students to honor with exceptional awards. The University of Rochester, Frederick Douglass, and Susan B. Anthony Award is given to a junior. who demonstrates academic excellence, compassion, and is accepting of diversity and encourages tolerance. The Chuck Granger Department Award is given to a senior who embodies the core beliefs of civic participation and has shown a passion for the social sciences and has enrolled in numerous courses that focus on social studies curriculum. We also have a COSA Award, and that is given to a senior who displays strong leadership and academic student success in the social studies consistently over the years. We'll start with the first award. So tonight I would like to congratulate River Smalley. So River, if you could come up if you're here. Now, she may not be. We have an AP US History test tomorrow morning. So there's a few students who may have chosen to stay home and study, which I'm not opposed to. I would just like to say that, River is an amazing student. I won't read the whole spiel for time's sake. I will make sure that I read it to her in class in front of all of her peers. But she's an amazing student who honors diversity and tolerance. She demonstrates empathy. She's positive. She works diligently. She's definitely deserving of that award as a junior. So I appreciate that. I'm going to also introduce a colleague of mine, Mrs. Tasha Stevens Garcia, and she's going to read and introduce the other two COSA and Department Award winners. So, Mrs. Garcia.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here tonight to present these two awards. So the first goes to Dallin Killing. Dallin is receiving the Chuck Granger Department Award in recognition of his dedication, leadership, and commitment to academic excellence. Throughout his time in the department, Dallin has challenged himself with rigorous coursework, including 3 AP courses and 3 social studies electives. He consistently comes to class prepared, engages thoughtfully with the material, and demonstrates strong attention to detail in his work. Dallin has earned the respect of both his peers and teachers through his reliability and leadership. During the congressional simulation in AP government this year, his classmates elected him to lead the debate proceedings, where he did an excellent job managing the discussion and ensuring that all viewpoints were heard. Dallin also distinguished himself in mock trial for the last few years, where the judge recognized him individually for his professionalism, strong public speaking, and ability to think critically under pressure. On one occasion, when I didn't have enough participants for a competition, Dallin even stepped in at the last minute, prepared quickly, and performed exceedingly well. While he takes his academic responsibilities seriously, Dallin also brings a distinctive sense of humor to the classroom that regularly provides entertainment for both me and his classmates. He plans to pursue a career in law, and his work ethic, leadership, and character will ensure that he's successful in that field. Congratulations. I'd like to present the next award to Kylie Nelson. Kylie is being recognized with the COSA Award for her outstanding academic achievement and commitment to making a difference. She has a clear passion for politics and social justice, which is evident in the way she engages thoughtfully with course material and the world around her. Kylie has excelled in all 3 of the department's AP courses and further challenged herself by completing a world history class here at UCC. She consistently comes to class prepared, produces thorough and well-researched work, and approaches complex issues with a critical focus on how to make the world a better place. What sets Kylie apart is her ability to listen carefully to differing perspectives, reflect, and then articulate her own ideas with clarity and confidence. I always look forward to reading her work because of the unique insight and depth she brings to every assignment. Her compassion, commitment to social justice, and thoughtful engagement elevates the level of discussion in our class. In addition, Kylie represented our class through the Oregon Senate PAGE program this year, where she earned special recognition on the state Senate floor. Kylie will graduate with an associate's degree from UCC and plans to pursue political science in college, where she
Congratulations. Thank you so much to all of our social studies recipients. If you could exit the stage this way and then find your seats. So nicely done. Congratulations. Sorry, I was too busy.
All right, could we have the world language award students line up on the right side of the auditorium? And while they're doing that, I will say I've had some great experiences with students who are studying foreign languages at RHS. One experience came at the end of my first year where I was able to escort my son's, be one of the escorts or chaperones for my son's trip to Costa Rica. Personally, I was pretty blown away by the opportunities the students had that day and how comfortable they were speaking with the locals. So anyway, it was great. I could see the opportunities that students have there, and I think that there's a lot of, sorry, I think it's awesome to see the students not only learning the tools at RHS to be able to acclimate to our world, but to be able to go out into the world, other countries and stuff, and just live and thrive. So with that, I would like to welcome Charlotte Hibbert to the stage, who was the chaperone at that, to present the awards to these students.
All right, excellent. Good evening, everyone. Buenas noches, todos. It is a privilege to be here tonight to recognize the outstanding students that we have in the world language department. Learning a second language is one of the most challenging academic skills that the students can take on. It requires confidence, it requires patience, and a willingness to keep on working even when it gets tough and when communication can even be difficult to keep moving through. It requires a certain level of dedication that I think is very important. They have challenged themselves to grow as communicators, of course, and also as global citizens. Their achievements affect the, or are represented by the many hours of practice and study that is required to learn a second language. As teachers, to have these types of students in our classroom is amazing. The motivation and the work ethic that they bring to the classroom environment affects everyone around them. It makes our jobs easier, absolutely, but also it brings a value to the classroom that's greatly appreciated. Tonight we celebrate their accomplishments and their commitment to the process and all the hard work that they have shown to work on their language skills. Please join me in recognizing some of these great students. We will again hold our applause. Ainsley Anderson, Mackenzie Castillo Herrera, Asher Crespo, Jameson Heath, Ryan Hummel, Donovan Roy Steiner, Kenna Mudge, Oceana Munoz, and Julia Ojeda Bustamante. Please join me with a round of applause. a lot of good work that comes around, and we thank him for his contribution. The department award for the German department goes to Kylie Nelson. Again, we appreciate Kylie for the influence that she brings to the classroom and the energy that she brings to learning German and helping us out on all those ways. The Spanish department would like to recognize Elizabeth Long. I have to admit, it's always kind of strange for me because in class we call her Elena. We all have these Spanish names that we use, and so I get pretty used to that. But I will say this: keep your eye on Elizabeth. I think she's going to be accomplishing great things. She does a great job in our department, and we are honored to recognize her and her hard work and her leadership.
Next up, we have the Student Services Award winners. Please line up on the right side of the auditorium. Did you know? Did you know that a good number of teachers enter this profession straight out of college? Student Services Division Leader Fawn Schultz is a perfect example of this. In fact, a large portion of Roseburg High School was built and or remodeled during her tenure, which means they have literally built the school around her. That's impressive. On a personal note, several times a week I travel west, I think it's basically northwest, across our campus to Fawn's Pathways program to host a reading group with her students. Currently, we are working our way through the Disney villain series by Serena Valentina. If you have not yet read these works, they are definitely worth the time. Learning the backstory of classic villains is quite interesting, but I am absolutely delighted to announce that dedicated and marvelous Fawn Schultz and Tara Holbrough, esteemed counselor and RHS alumni, do not have any kind of villain's backstory, I hope, and are heroic in their own right, and will now be presenting the Student Services Awards.
Good evening. Assisting me tonight are some of our counselors and passing out the award. So the Student Services Department is a vital component of the high school experience, where there's comprehensive support to help students thrive academically, socially, and emotionally as they navigate their educational journey and prepare for their future. Student Services is a hub for various resources and supports tailored to meet those needs of students, including the Counseling Center, which provides academic advising, assisting students with their pathways for graduation, college and career planning, and personal support. Special education supports students with special needs and learning differences. There are currently 8 special education teachers and 25 instructional assistants who work at RHS. So the students being recognized this evening for their excellence in Student Services Department. Okay. Moses Ariza. Ava Ash. Kyle Bradford. Destiny Browning. Jeffrey Childs. Josie Colton. Morgan Cook. Lucas Coppersmith. Edward Sesh. Kevin Sesh, Travis Davidson, Jaden Devlin, Liesel Eisenfree, Cameron Fleming, Lucy Harvey, Landon Huntley, Caleb Jensen, Isabella Lovett, Casey Nguyen, Sage Palmaris, Hugo Falstring, Laura Pike, Tegan Rich, maybe 2 lines in between. Taylor Sands, Trevin Sizemore, Brighton Taylor, Eliza Benberger, Electra Valeria, Joseph Ward, Logan Ward, Randy Ware, and Neil Allen Wentworth. Let's give it up for the Student Services Department. For Student Services, we have a department award, and we also have 2 students that will be recognized for their involvement in our Unified Champion Schools program. So our department award winner is for Bella Michael. Bella is a senior at RHS. She's been involved in varsity cheerleading all 4 years of her high school career. She has earned a scholarship to attend George Fox University and will start there in the fall to begin her journey towards becoming a corporate lawyer. Bella does not allow adversity to hinder her, but instead uses adversity to fuel her ambitions to become successful. Bella knows what she wants and pursues it until her goals are reached. Bella has been helping out in the counseling center as with experience, doing filing, copying, answering phones, and greeting students and families with a friendly smile. She is competent and dependable. She is in addition to the counseling center for lunchtime office coverage. Bella Michael. And then our 2 students who are being recognized for a Unified Award is Ella Ruiz and Lexi Davies Rogers. So thank you very much. All right. So Lexi and Ella are both seniors this year, and they have been involved in our Unified programs all of their high school career. So just to let you know a little bit, Unified Champion Schools bring students together with and without disabilities to learn, participate, build relationships in inclusive environments. These programs focus on shared activities like sports, leadership opportunities, and classroom collaboration, where all students are valued as equal participants. The goal is to break down barriers, promote acceptance, and create a school culture rooted in inclusion and respect. Across our entire school community, Unified programs lead to a more positive climate, reduced bullying, stronger peer connections. Ultimately, Unified schools help prepare all students for a more inclusive society by teaching collaboration, respect for differences, and the value of belonging. And these 2 young ladies have done that very well in their 4 years at RHS. So let's hear it for the whole department.
At this time, we have the English Language Arts and Journalism Award winners. Please line line up on the right side of the auditorium. While they're doing that, I'm going to tell you an anecdote. In an earlier life, I was a young English minor in college, and at that time I found myself studying a lot of the books, the very books that I've seen students walking into my classes with. Though I'm sure, I love seeing these books in the kids' hand, though I'm sure a lot of them probably are thinking, geez, do I have to read this book? The beauty of the books, though, I think, is the fact that you can just grab the bindings and you're someplace new, and you didn't even have to buy a plane ticket to get there. You can find yourself set in Lincoln, Alabama, where Till a Mockingbird is, 14th century England with Romeo and Juliet, and you may even find yourself on a pilgrimage with the Canterbury Tales. These are all books that I've seen in the kids' hands. And I think of it, I'm an avid reader, and I think, today a reader, tomorrow a leader. That's a quote that kind of sticks with me. And I just haven't gotten to know a lot of the teachers in this department. I think, wow, we've got a great group of guides and mentors for these kids as they transition through the school and on into their future. With that, I'd like to welcome Laura Donna May, our resident Shakespeare authority, and I have to say, appreciated teacher of my two seniors this year, who will present the English and Journalism Awards.
Good evening. I'm Laura Donna May, the English Department lead, and I'm joined on stage by Mr. Josiah Buster and Ms. Rachel Engel, who are helping to give out the awards tonight. It is my pleasure to present to you the students nominated for excellence in English language arts. These students have differentiated themselves through insightful reading, descriptive writing, and clear thinking. They demonstrate effort and skills that other students may not, bringing their nuance and empathy to classroom discussions and writings. Together, we read texts that make us feel, we laugh, we get sad, we get angry, and the students are right there with us, sharing their reactions to characters and situations. We ask them to write thoughtful narratives, impassioned arguments, and student analysis, and in return, they provide us with introspective and deft writing that gives us insight into their thinking process. Tonight, we honor these students for all of these and many other talents that they bring to our classrooms. Thomas Abreu, Audrey Anderson, Lila Campos, Allison Carr, Addison Charles, Robbie Colton, Anna Caron, Cameron Dillon, Callie Fitz, Amber Gutierrez, Atlas Hicks, Lillian Hollenbeck. Where's is Lillian here tonight? I just have to know. She's right over there. Okay, Lillian recently injured herself and can't get up on stage, so we're just gonna give her a big three on that. Okay. Logan Jackson. Peyton Clarkson, Cassandra Manus, Haley Maxwell, Phoenix McCullough, Luke Oman, Cameron Pangelina, Taylor Sands, Addison Soder, Eleanor Vickers, Rafi Weber Bernal, Corinne White, and Paisley Woodley. If you would join us in giving them a round of applause. Like the other departments, we also have some department and COSA awards to give out. The English Department Award this year goes to Hayden Weir. And if Hayden, you'll just come on down this way. I want to be able to see your face.
We want to recognize Hayden's 4 years of excellence in advanced English language arts courses, from English 9 honors all the way to advanced placement literature and composition. He is an outstanding reader and problem solver, but most importantly, Hayden is an empathetic classmate and human who is deeply concerned with solving the world's injustices. Additionally, Hayden has taken electives from our department for the last 3 years, including journalism and speech classes. I haven't had Hayden as a student, so I reached out to these teachers. I asked Mrs. Sester about Hayden's performance in speech, and she praised his growth and abilities in speech class, noting that he's a hard worker who is responsible and takes accountability for his works. He also takes criticism well, which is a difficult thing sometimes to do, but strives to improve because of that criticism. He's friendly, he's courteous, and above all, he has a great sense of humor. She continues, saying that on top of all this, Hayden is passionate about robotics and the betterment of students through STEM and STEAM. He's a strong advocate for the advancement and support of robotics programs in Oregon, and she is glad to have met him and taught him, and she hopes to see many future successes. Hayden plans to attend Oregon State University this fall, and although he won't be majoring in English, shame, we know his investigative and analytical skills developed in our department will serve him well. Thank you, Hayden. Our COSA award tonight goes to Ava Bryan. I have not had Ava personally in class, but I've had some wonderful interactions with her, and I have reached out to her teachers. First of all, I reached out to Mrs. Jackson, and I asked her, I was like, I know you've got some good memories of Ava, tell me about them, and here's what she had to say. She said, when you were in writing 121, 122, you were meticulous. Once you learned all of the common rules, everyone had to be in the right place. You're inquisitive. You always wanted to know the reason for something. You weren't satisfied knowing that you just got something wrong. You wanted to know why, so you could fix it. You're also a critical and thoughtful peer reviewer. Many students were glad to be assigned to you for peer reviews. And you are a regular and respected contributor to discussions. You are thoughtful and kind. Mr. Buster told me that you are a vital and energetic part of his 5th period advanced placement literature course and his discussions. You have a talent of interpreting and analyzing poetry that is enough to turn anyone awesome green with envy. And he says that your class will understand the reference. I also at this point wish to point out that Mr. Buster was the COSA recipient his senior year of high school, and he's now a teacher with us. And Mrs. Jackson also requested that I point this out to you, that you should follow in his footsteps and return to us to become an English teacher in the future. Ava has high emotional intelligence, a willingness to examine the world from the perspectives of others, and an exceptional work ethic, which will carry her far in her studies at Oregon State University next year. Thank you, Ava. One more time to the English department.
and journalistic freedom becomes increasingly important. In an age of misinformation, these 3 students that I've nominated tonight really have been leading the charge towards this new future in news media technology. First up is Jakaya Lewis. Jakaya is a leader in industry standard video editing software. He's been a wonderful mentor to younger students learning the program, and he's responsible for publishing, editing, and sharing all of our bi-weekly news videos online. He has been wonderful at fostering positive relationships amongst his peers and serving as a really wonderful leader to everyone in the class. We only have 2 students here, so I'm going to milk it. Next is Chase with a C. Sullivan. He is a constant sunny presence in our classroom. He has really pioneered social media, publications, and is wonderful at making sure that everyone's doing their job and getting everything done, especially like now when we need to go to print, and I'm not the most friendly person if you haven't gotten your article finished. Finally, I would like to present the last award to Hayden here. Of the ranks as editor-in-chief, and he has ensured our publications are always produced to the highest standard. Whether he is writing script, keeping track of our budget and expenses, standing in place as an anchor on the news, videos, or trailblazing our live streaming program, which he's doing right now, in case you didn't know. Networking with local industry professionals, Hayden has proven himself to be a true leader and innovator in our journalism program at high school. He's very proud of his famous nickname, Hayden Weir, with Orange Art Sports, and I'm sure that we can look forward to seeing great things from him in the future. To grow and become part of our community as well as the community they have left behind at home. Please welcome creative and competent Career Center counselor Casey Hines, who will be presenting the performance today's students. I don't have anybody to help hand out the certificate, so So each year, Roseburg High School is honored to host exchange students from around the world. We are grateful for their cultural exchange and the friendship they bring to Roseburg High School and our school community. This year, we would like to honor 3 exchange students. And so at this time, I would like to call them out individually. Valentino Portado from Brazil. We call him Tino. From Spain. And Kano Tanabe from Japan. We would like to thank these students for being a part of Roseburg High School this year. Thank you.
This time, leadership awards. Do we have the leadership awards? Please step to the right. I think our binders out of order here. So, all the leadership winners, please go to the right side of the auditorium. So while they're doing locked up is one phrase is servant leadership. And we see it in trainings, we see it in department meetings and things like that, and it was all intended to foster a service-oriented workplace. And I don't know all of the kids in leadership, but I have gotten to know all the work that they've done at Roseburg High School. And between the assemblies, the dances, the games during lunches, the videos that they've done for the advisory classes, their commitment to RHS is appreciated, and the positive impact has been undeniable. I welcome Ms. Gwen Bartlett, a fantastic instructor, advisor, coach, and I will add an advisor to the future leaders. Once again, we present the outstanding leadership.
Alrighty, thank you, Mr. Van Dyke. I have asked Mrs. Pitts to assist me in handing out some of these awards. I've got three amazing individuals that I had the opportunity to nominate. I wanted to just say something about the leadership program at RHS. It's really an incredible opportunity for me to work with and to learn from some incredible students in all 4 grade levels. We're responsible, like Mr. Van Dyke said, we are responsible for encouraging school spirit and involvement on campus through many different events, such as dress-up days, lunch activities, assemblies, football tailgates, bum squad, and school dances. We recognize student achievements, and we try to build relationships with clubs, community members, administration, and the school board, as well as the staff on campus. Our job is to communicate school events and support RHS programs. And the students in leadership are constantly involved. They're constantly working diligently to make a positive difference in the culture of our campus. And we're guided by the phrase that all students on the RHS campus should be seen, heard, and loved. The 3 individuals that I'm going to be recognizing tonight, they're all seniors. They're all heavily involved in many facets of RHS, and they certainly lead by example. I'm going to call all 3 of them up at the same time, and then I will say just a little something about them. So if I could have Emma Rethrow come up to the stage, please. If I could have Janelle Melling come on up to the stage, please. And if I could have Mr. Ryan Wilson come up to the stage, please. I've just put a little snippet together for each one of these individuals because I believe that they are deserving of a little bit of a unique and individual representation. So I'll start with Emma. Emma has been in the leadership program for all 4 years of her high school career. She has tremendous systems memory, and from day 1 of my time of advising, I noticed how organized that she was when planning events. She does not procrastinate, she plans with a focus on details, and she serves as a role model for the younger members of our leadership group as she is a natural mentor. Emma recently won the Future First Citizen Award. She is heavily involved in clubs on campus, and she has served as the behavior team representative this year. The confidence that she has developed over the years due to her participation in leadership has been overwhelmingly positive, and I know that she's going to go on to make a positive difference in all of her future endeavors. So thank you, Emma, for everything. Janelle came into the leadership program just last year, and she came in ready to lead. She is currently the ASB Vice President this year, and she has been a pivotal leader in the class. Her positivity and her passion for social connections and for planning social events is outstanding. She leads our social hype committee and is ultimately accountable for all of the social activities that leadership plans on campus. Homecoming, Spirit Weeks, Powder Puff, prom. She represents leadership at administrative and school board meetings, and she has done so very professionally. Janelle brought forth a new tradition this year at RHS known as the Spirit Stick, where all grade levels compete throughout the year for points and ownership of the Spirit Stick, which has given incentive for class competitions and more involvement on campus. I've enjoyed working with Janelle, and I've appreciated how much she makes me laugh. So, thank you, Janelle. And Ryan Wilson, this young man is incredible, unique, compassionate, involved, and authentically himself. He resonates with his peers and was elected to represent them as their ASB president this year. Ryan brings to his leadership style a welcoming presence, and he can have conversations with any peer on campus. This last September and October, Ryan brought forth a new and an important event on our campus during Suicide Awareness Month. And we together planted a tree, a healing tree. He organized the event, he spoke eloquently, and he demonstrated kindness and empathy to those who struggle through loss and through health and mental health issues. Ryan organizes our Leadership Executive Council, he runs the Interclub Council meetings, and he also attends school board meetings once a month. His almost daily suit-wearing style is recognized by everyone on campus, along with his outgoing personality and his friendliness. Ryan, you are one of a kind and absolutely deserving of recognition for excellence in leadership. It's an amazing experience. I've enjoyed working with them. Thank you so much.
Will the Fine Arts Yearbook RHS Artist Award winners please visualize and represent your way to the right side of the auditorium to be staged and formatted? I personally stand in awe of any artistic talent, as I am completely and sadly and hopelessly two-dimensional. At our recent arts assembly, we were all blown away by the incredible talent and focus of our students. Both Mr. Van Dyke and I enter RHS every morning and walk down the long student center hall as we head to our respective instructional learning locations. And as we walk, we are greeted by the gallery that is ever-changing and nurtured by these amazing, as we walk, we are greeted by the gallery that is ever-changing and nurtured by these amazing artists. Often we hear music wafting in, we see things, we hear things, and it is incredible. Never fear that there is a lack of inspiration in our students. They are crafting and creating amazing works of art. Now, we are graced by another brilliant artist and teacher and coach, Mr. Nathan Ekman, who used to have this job years ago and was phenomenal at it, and then was replaced by Mr. Hansen and I, and Mr. Hansen will be up soon about math, and I tell you what, it is a tough gig. And now Mr. Van Dyke and I are here to do it, and we are in awe of everyone who has gone before us, because it's not that easy to stand up here and say things and try to be funny and get everybody in line. So to everyone who went before us, thank you. I hope that tonight we serve you well. We also hope that we serve everyone well, and we are recognizing Mr. Nathan Ekman, who will be presenting this evening's awards for the art department.
Thank you, Marie. I absolutely love teaching. It is such an amazing job. Your children are so incredible. People ask me, they go, oh, is it difficult now? How's it going? It's just like every day, literally, I kid you not, I look forward to going to work each and every day. It's incredible. I do get to work with my wife, which is awesome. We still get along, which is really good. Yeah, it's such an incredible job. I strongly recommend it. Oh my goodness. And working with Vic, he just kills it. He's just like our biggest cheerleader, and I love him to death. And I want to also, Sarah Smith, his right-hand person. She's just incredible as well. So it's such a great job. I do have my 3 friends on stage. My wife's hiding backstage right now. She's going to talk about the yearbook kids in a little bit, but Mr. B. Hansen, Brandon Hansen, round of applause for please. I'm going to butcher his name, Kyle Ludwig. I mean, you want to say Ludwig so you sound smart, right? Because you're like Beethoven or Mozart or something like that, I'm not sure. But yeah, sorry, but Ludwig is smart too. It's smart too. And then Hibbs, Kelly Hibbert, our amazing ceramics teacher. My friends are lining up in the hallway. Thank you guys so much. They're representative of like, I think we have over 1,000 kids taking art right now. We added them all up. Maybe it's 1,003 or something like that. But there are joys, and oh my gosh, we love those guys. So at RHS, Brandon Hansen, Kyle Ledwick, Troy Pennington, Kelly Hibbert, Mary Pickles Ekman, and myself have this incredible opportunity to teach each and every day. We help students, or they help us, shine through music, theater, ceramics, photography, fine arts, and art history with creativity and teamwork. And a whole lot of heart. Oh my gosh, to go at it. It's so cool because some of them are a little quiet and just sort of like get into their own worlds, and others are, you know, in the band and the choir and the theater production and stuff. So, from state performances in the band, choir, and theater programs to standout artwork, art shows, and unforgettable work productions, our students continue to grow as artists and people. Kelly, Barry, and I are also proud to offer AP testing and dual credit opportunities in ceramics and fine arts, with a general reminder that the AP digital portfolios are due tomorrow at 8 p.m. Easter. They're lovely students, but deadlines for fine arts kids are kind of brutal, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if Da Vinci actually ever finished a project. RHS art grads have gone on to become musicians, actors, and artists, as well as doctors, engineers, and educators. An example, one notable art grad is former RHS yearbook and art history student Maren Gray, who's wrapping up her bachelor's degree in art history at Harvard right now, and will be continuing her studies at Oxford in the fall along the River Thames. I'd like to now introduce our future Marins, and this is such a cool list of students. And I'm really sorry if I butcher your name. Colleen Abrio. Come on down. Audrey Allen. Audrey Anderson. Maya Arnott. Alexa Bachmeyer. Kieran Brookbank. Troy Collins. Donovan Dodson. Blake Gober, Abigail Heinerman, Rain Nee, Evan Lewandowski, Kat Marker. I mean, their parents are theatrical too. Give them a break. Come on. Braden Patio, Samantha Senejon, Samantha, sorry, I should have mentioned that. Quentin Sidney, Kara Stearman, and Kyle Williams. Give them a huge round of applause. Now I'm going to introduce the divas of the performing artists. And should have had Troy up here too, Mr. Bennington. He had a dog issue right before the evening. You cool with him? Well, let's clap for Mr. Pennington real quick. These are our divas. Fiona Strickland, start your walk, please. Fiona is a talented flute player and section leader in our band, sings like an angel in our choirs, and has even found time as an actress in our incredible drama productions. Fiona is caring and empathetic and always looking for ways to support the arts. She played the national anthem at our track meet against Eagle Sheldon last night. Fiona is going to UCC for a year before she transfers to OSU, where she is going to major in sociology. Another one from the James Galway School, Ava Bryan, a wind ensemble flautist and marching band drum major. Ava, come on down. Ava excelled at welcoming new students and building team spirit within the band, and then she's also jumped into our amazing theater productions. Ava can also become a bee. She's going to study biology and data science at Oregon State up there in Corvallis. On to the kind of the quieter people. But still awesome, and not that an artist can't be a diva. Picasso, right? Grace Gibby has this uncanny ability to create believable three-dimensional worlds on a two-dimensional plane. Grace's paintings are full of life and incredible detail, and her grace and humility in the classroom shines through, unnoted. After high school, Grace is planning on serving a mission for her church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. After that, she plans on working in an apprenticeship and earning her residential appraiser license. Whatever that is. So I think she'll give you a drawing of whatever issues are going on with your house. Okay. She literally can draw her painting. It's crazy. It's like a photograph. AP photo student R, Ruby Reynolds, created a stunning animal portfolio, AP portfolio, with sharp textured images. I think one of her cows is out front right now. Respected for her kindness and feedback, she will study architecture at the BYU next fall. Give it up for our All right, I'm going to have Pickles come up and talk about her yearbook students real quick. Art students, stay still.
Guys, what an honor. All these awesome artists up on the stage. Mallory and Eva, you guys both come on up. We'll talk about you both together. Both of these guys are part of an national award-winning yearbook program. We just got honored with another national recognition just the past couple of weeks. These guys are both honors members of the Honor Society Quill and Scroll, and they both have been outstanding leaders. Mallory started working in the yearbook program as a freshman, and she was pretty shy, and she's grown tremendously and as a communicator with her writing, her ability to interview and talk to anyone. They're pretty amazing skills, and I am confident that there are skills that she's going to take with her as she moves on. She is going to actually move back up. She was our senior editor this year. So all of you that have students that are seniors, and you see your seniors photos in the book, you can thank her because she made sure that happened. If you had a senior ad, she made sure that happened. It's a tremendous responsibility, and she did it all. And she didn't even say, hey, I need help, I'm just gonna do it. She just worked really hard and got it done. So super, super proud of her for doing that. And I've appreciated working with Mallory. She's been an awesome partner to work with. She's going to move to Idaho and study at the University of Idaho and eventually become your next animals veterinarian. So, awesome job, Mallory. And next up, Ian Landeros. Wow. What a privilege it's been to work with you this year. It's been pretty amazing. Last year we had 10 seniors graduate, and these guys stepped up in a way that I wasn't sure was going to happen, and when it did, it was way, way beyond my wildest expectations. Ian put in so much time and effort and energy into learning how to use our professional programs like InDesign and Photoshop and Lightroom, and he has grown tremendously in his skills. He creates professional quality work like your Even Excellent programs and all kinds of other beautiful creations. So when you guys get that yearbook and you turn through the pages of the yearbook, every one of those pages he touched. He worked on all of them, made those beautiful designs that get to highlight all of the awesome people that are at RHS. He's a kind and generous leader, and I personally am selfishly pretty sad he's going to leave because I will miss his presence on a daily basis. He's so kind to all of the people he interacts with, and it's been a privilege to work with him. He was admitted to numerous prestigious design schools, but he's decided to stick a little closer to home, and he's going to be attending the University of Oregon, studying advertising there. So congratulations, guys.
with the impression that, wow, there's a lot going on in the math classrooms. The kids were out of their chairs, working with each other to solve problems and demonstrating solutions. They were up at flip charts, explaining, showing their work and things like that. And it really blew me away. Since I remember in my time, we were sitting in a forced quiet at the desk while the teacher wrote the equations on the table and we just took notes. It was great to see that day that math was alive, active, and participatory. Please welcome Rich Robles. Go ahead, Rich. Daniel Owens, please. To the stage who will present the Math Award winners.
I guess I didn't get to know I'm the department leader this year. Anyway. All right. Well, at this point in the evening, I could try to wax poetic for hours to convince some of you that math is amazing, while others of you already know that. But I think many of you in the audience will appreciate brevity. So, well, let's talk about the qualifications for getting an award for excellence in math. Well, it's clear that to excel in math requires excellence in creative problem solving, logical thought, precision, and perseverance. And so let's give the awards. Therefore, the math awards go to Joseph Dodderman, Gracelyn Dorsey, Sadie Drexel. I'm probably way too fast here, aren't I? I told you, see, I'm new to this, right? It's my first year as department leader. Isla or Isla? Egbert? I apologize for any misreading of names here. Isla, that was my first guess. Isla, I apologize. Brenna Emerson, Carmen Fairbanks, Graham Fisk, Olivia Gedman, Scarlett Gonzalez, McKenna Gray, Mackenzie Jackson, Annabelle Jazik, or Yazik? You like Scandinavian? I don't know. All right. Sophia Jones, Riley Levin, Miley Masner, Kiva McCullough, Annabelle McDiffit, Sophia McHoff, Chase Morgan Thompson, Madison Moss, Luciana Munoz, Brenna Myler, Maddie Nelson, William Pratt, Nicholas Ruiz, Elias Rush, Dunya Salihi, Electro Gloria, Brianna Villanueva, and Kaya Williams. And in the math department, we have 2 awards. We have a department award and a COSA award. The department award in mathematics goes to Miss Elizabeth Waugh. Elizabeth finished up taking every math class RHS offers this year and will be attending Indiana University in the fall to start her study in business intelligence. She is one of our hardest workers and most talented mathematicians on campus, so we know she will do well in the future. And, we can get her hand. And the COSA award this year goes to Miss Samantha Senejon. Samantha completed all math courses last year as a junior and scored the highest you can score on both AP exams. This year, she will courageously take on the Calculus BC test before starting her journey next fall at Rice University, working her way towards a degree in biological engineering. We know she will make us proud. All right, so that's all we have.
students tonight. The dedication, inspiration, love, and encouragement from parents, grandparents, step-parents, aunts, uncles, and other important adults in the lives of these amazing students being honored here tonight does not go unnoticed. You are all the foundation of all of the student success we see in our classrooms each day. The RHS Science Division is made up of 10 department members. Our team offers an exciting journey through scientific knowledge. The 9th graders are enrolled in physics, our 10th graders are studying chemistry, and the 11th graders are engaged in biology. In addition to our required classes, we offer high-interest elective opportunities to further enhance the educational experience of our learners at RHS. Our elective course offerings include astronomy, environmental science, forensic science, microbiology, and anatomy and physiology. Additionally, our department has been excited about the partnership with UCC to offer dual credit classes, including honors chemistry, honors biology, honors physics, and medical terminology 1 and 2. The students we chose to nominate tonight embody the true essence of scientific thinking. They are our brave risk takers and courageously explore the unknown. They are our critical thinkers who analyze complex problems. They are curious investigators, always asking why and how. As we look forward, they are our future innovators. They will be our medical professionals saving lives, or engineers identifying and solving global challenges. They are tenacious and goal-oriented, and in the times ahead will collaborate with others to make a difference in tomorrow. We look forward to their continued growth and successes in the field of science. I would like to take a moment to thank Mr. Weir and Mr. Bowen helping to pass out our department awards. They are both absolute, well-loved rockstar teachers. They're also dedicated advisors. Mr. Weir is our RHS robotics coach, and Mr. Bowen is our Green Team advisor and Video Game Club co-advisor. Let's give them a hand. And on to the award winners. We have Emma Acree. Sorry, Emma, it's Adrian. Harley Aggie. Thalia Alcock. Susan Drake. Sadie Dreschel. Hayden Ellenwood. Jadan Ellis. Kaiser Faust. Olivia Getman. Aubrey Gingery. Soren Hastings. Levi Kempton. Rye Kovac. Isabella Lovett. Cassandra Vivian Manus. Jace Moore. Aiden Morales. Tanner Morris. Taylor Needles. Ricardo Perez Mendez. Kara Phillips. Miriam Pike. Nika Ramage, or is it Nika, sorry? Joshua Ricks. Elias Rush. Kyle Simmons. Nathan Smith. Evan Snook. Kylie Sullivan. Electro Gloria. And will you guys do me a favor and step down a smidge? Thank you so much to get everybody on stage. So similar to other departments, we should also give you guys a hand. Let's give you a hand while we're are decided upon by the entire science division. The recipients have been are still engaged, even with 5 weeks left, in a plethora of science classes and often have very demanding academic and extracurricular obligations. They're extremely well-deserving winners. I have not had the opportunity to have either of them in class, but my peers wrote some kind words about them. So our University of Rochester Bosch and Lowe Award goes to Joseph Doberman. Joseph is a very conscientious and focused student who is respected and appreciated by his classmates. All the way down. He strives for excellence in all he does, being satisfied with nothing less than his personal best. He has a quick eye for detail, noticing specifics that other people, even teachers, miss. In astronomy this year, Joseph exceeded expectations in a rocket engineering lab by designing and 3D printing rocket parts that performed exceptionally well. It flew so high, we couldn't measure the height, and it landed in a tree, but we've recovered it. And Mr. Bowen's gonna give it to you, so yeah, it's a keeper for sure. All right, and then we have the comedian of our department, of course, Dr. Larson says, in honors biology, Joseph has been books-maxing all year and grade-bogging his classmates. He achieved the highest marks on 6 or 7 assignments. He ate barking, he knows his stuff. Well done, Joseph. And then our COSA Award winner is Jeshu Kumar. Jeshu is an outstanding student and a remarkable person. He's kind and thoughtful in both words and actions and brings a sense of humor into the classroom as well. His commitment to his academics shows as he has excelled in our college credit classes, including honors chemistry, honors biology, and honors physics. Additionally, he is the president of the RHS Robotics Club and a team captain, which requires many hours of work and dedication outside the school day. Furthermore, he is willing to step in and help his peers, carries responsibility in the classroom, and shows appreciation and respect for everyone. Congratulations, Jeshu. And along with our absolute stellar science students, of course, they're also science students as well, we would like to honor the hardworking and dedicated RHS robotics teams. Both Team Leo and Team Scorpio advanced to the state championship this year. In addition, Team Leo did so well at state that they're going to be advancing to Niagara Premier event in St. Catharines, Ontario, in Canada, in June. Super cool. So we'll start with Team Leo. We have Alex Ball, James Bowen, Oliver Clifford, Lizel Eisenbray, Simon Friedman, Jeshu Kumar, Serenity Ryan, Trinity Ryan, Eliza Vanberger, Hayden Weir, Ethan Williams, and Jasmine Worley. And our Team Scorpio members, Sophia Colson, Logan Eldridge, and there are 4 others, Caitlin Finley, Jackson Gordon, Emma Littner, and Erilyn Riddle Larson. Congratulations.
move to the right side of the auditorium. Just could take a minute. There are a lot of, there will be a lot of general leg stretching and high kicks and making our way to the lineup area. I will say that the whole Roseburg building and the entire CTE program is filled with students who are humming and buzzing and competing and perfecting. The connection between these courses, clubs, and organizations and the students' collegiate or career success is well documented. And not only are these pathways important, but in 2023 it was documented that at least students who earned at least one credit in the CTE program graduated at a rate of 95%. Roseburg High School is exceptionally fortunate to have been an early adopter of these classes designed to create these career opportunities for our students. There is great growth happening, and with it, more potential to highlight success and achievement. I am grateful to be a part of this exciting department and witness the learning in action each day in the classrooms. Here to present the awards for CTE, FBLA, and FCCLA is the amazing educator who helped to get all these programs set up and connected, who rarely rests, and who also happens to be the coordinator of first-class catering, which you will be enjoying after this show. Please welcome Sherry Carson.
All right, so the Roseburg High School Career and Technical Department is committed to providing students with high-quality, career-focused educational opportunities that prepare them both for post-secondary education and the workforce. Our department currently offers 9 Oregon-approved programs of study, 4 on-campus college-level health science programs in partnership with UCC, and the 2 newly adopted Oregon graduation requirement courses focused on college, career, and financial readiness. Our approved programs of study and instructors include, for agriculture, Kaylee Powell, drafting and engineering, Marcus Todd, welding and manufacturing, Aaron Eubank, woods and construction, Jean Castillo, automotive, Kyle Dixon, early childhood education, Mary Walewski, business and marketing, Steve Patterson, culinary arts, Chris Van Dyke, and hospitality and health sciences, myself. In partnership with Umpqua Community College, students also have access to the 4 college-level health science pathways located directly on the Roseburg High School campus. These programs are provided at no cost to the accepted students and allow students to earn industry-recognized certifications while still in high school. Programs include nurse assistant, phlebotomy, EMT, and elementary fire science. Students who successfully complete the nurse assistant, phlebotomy, EMT, and programs are eligible to earn state certifications, and the fire science students complete their first 3 college credits, earn their hazmat and wildland firefighting certifications, and complete their first year of skills in fire science. Our UCC instructors include nurse assistant instructor Jan Dawson, phlebotomy instructor Krista Myers, EMT instructor Justin Fox, and fire science instructor Waylon Faulkner, and Justin Fox also helps. Additionally, Roseburg High School offers the 2 state graduation requirement courses, college and career readiness taught by Caitlin Bieber, and financial literacy taught by Fred Smith and Janelle Hubbard. These courses ensure students graduate with the foundational knowledge and skills necessary for future educational career and financial success. Along with this, we also offer 4 active career technical student organizations. We have National FFA Organization, Family Career and Community Leaders of America, Future Business Leaders of America, and HOSA Future Health Professionals. These organizations provide students with valuable leadership, development, competitive events, community service opportunities, and career prep experiences connected directly to their pathway. This evening, we are also proud to recognize several of the students who qualified for national competitions at their respective state conference. So with that, if I mispronounce your name, I'm sorry. And we have a lot, so I'm going to go fairly quickly. So if the line fills up, we need to start a second line in front, okay?
So Gage Averett, Damian Bratcher, Will Brock, Lita Caswell, Reagan Clark, Tate Corden, Jennifer Crocker, Travis Davidson, Graham Fisk, Hunter Gosnell, Jacqueline Hurd, Alexander Hill, Andy Hummel, Noah Jensen, Levi Kempton, Naomi Landeros Murillo, Riley McLaughlin, Ezekiel Meyer, Olivia Miller, Jennifer Molina Sanchez, Vincent Knoll, Julia Ada Guzman, Austin Osborne, Brooklyn Phelps, Orlando Ramirez Cadillo, Dominic Romero, Nicholas Ruiz, Florence Schuster, Samantha Senejon, Alana Sykes, Brianne Simpson, Lincoln Sprode, Mia Stinson, Ireland Lieber, and Andrew Wiesenthal. We also have the Family and Consumer Studies COSA Award. That is going to go to Taylor Sands. Taylor has been a member of FCCLA since her freshman year. She has been our president, keeping our organization organized. She works in the school-ran daycare center. She also has helped with numerous catering jobs and basically helping to keep Miss Carson organized. That's a big task, I'm going to tell you. So we appreciate having Taylor and wish her the best on her next steps. For our department award, because we're so diverse, we did not come up with just one. So we have two. So one is Amelia George. And the other is Taylor Johnson. And for both of these girls, probably I could stand here all night with all the good stuff that everybody was coming up with, both of them. What I can say is Amelia wanted to be a nurse, then she's now kind of wavered towards construction, CNC machines, those types of things, then kind of back to nursing. So we'll have to kind of see where she ends up with that. That she's been very helpful to Mr. Castillo's program, and even outside of school, last summer did a health camp over at the coast, so she can get a jump start on the nursing if she chooses to go that direction. Congratulations, Amelia. Taylor also has mentioned that she wants to go into nursing, but she's also spent a ton of time with the ag program and FFA, raising animals, things like that, and helping out in some of the other programs also. And so we also look forward to where she ends up. All right, our FBL8 our business students that are a part of that. The ones that qualified for nationals at the state competition just about a month ago. We have Hunter Gosnell, who got 4th place in Human Resource Management. Noah Jensen got 2nd in Business Law. Cassandra Manus got 2nd in Impromptu Speaking. Dakota Alicia May got 1st place in Public Administration and Management. Ryder Sullivan, 3rd place in Real Estate. Peyton Lear, 4th place in Project Management. And Ryan Liston, 3rd place in Public Administration and Management. Congratulations to all of you. Our next group is FCCLA. Our national qualifiers are Janessa Kumar with a silver in Public Policy Advocate. Ashton Morris, a silver in Teach and Train. Jasly Khalid, silver in Career Investigation. Lillian Rudolph, silver in Public Policy Advocate. And Taylor Sands, a gold in Teaching Strategies. We just got the results from our vet science team for FFA. They received 1st place for state, and they will be going to nationals in October. Their individual placings on the team, we have Rebecca Abdulbashir, 11th place in state. Jennifer Crocker, 1st in state. Hannah Damon, 3rd in state. McKenna Gray, 6th in state. And Brendan Matz, 13th in state. Also, we'd like to do one more recommendation, which is Hannah Damon. So FFA does their national convention different than the rest of us. The other programs go in the summer for our national competitions. Theirs is in October. So this last October, we ended up having a national qualifier who was 8th in the nation in agri-science research in plant systems, and that also is Hannah Damon. Congratulations to all of you, and we look forward to where you end up.
Yeah,
stage is Coach Dave Heiberger and Coach Richie Charles. And the rest of my department, Coach Troy Thompson, Karen Marsters, and Steve Lander. I'm going to take a second, because he's not here, so I don't have to hear from him. But Steve is retiring after this year. And that's about 33 years. So if you've had any interaction with Coach Lander and the impact that he has with our student athletes, we're going to take this time to give him a round of applause. He will definitely be missed. In the department, we offer a lot range of classes from freshman wellness to senior health, sports activities, lifetime fitness, weight training, strength conditioning, personal and advanced fitness, and unified PE. And the kids that are lined up today that are being honored are chosen by their teachers for outstanding efforts, mostly because they're awesome, they're just great humans. First, Haley Payne. Eliza Bliss. Ansley Corolla. Carter and Drew Dawson. Ashton Eckel. Aaron Camilio. Natalie Forte. Corey Pickle. Christian Corba. Riley Crott. I had to make sure to say that one right. Haley Maxwell. Madison Moss. Maddie Newton. Reese Norrington. Christopher Page. Kennedy Smith. And Molly Smith. We also have 2 department awards. The first one is a Health PE Award, and that's going to go to George Gibby. And for George here, I have a little something from Coach Lander. So we offer these to seniors. Usually the Health PE is something that's had strength and conditioning for the 4 years, and our COSA is on the health side. From Coach Lander to George, George's done a great job in strength conditioning this year. I've really appreciated his work ethic. He's there every day, he works hard, he finds a way to get better, and most importantly, he loves your smile. Thanks, George, for all your effort over the years, a shining example of others. You will be missed. George Gibby. And our COSA award is to Nathan Kincaid. I've been lucky to know Nathan a long time. We coached his brother, and now he's gone through, so we've known him since he's been pretty small. Mrs. Marsters, this is to say about Nathan. Very hard worker, responsible, respectful young man. He quietly sets a high bar of standards for his peers to attempt to keep up with. I appreciate Nathan for his willingness to dive in and get his hands on in first aid and CPR with practical lessons. He's going to make a huge impact in his future. And most importantly, he is a great human. Nathan Kincaid. Now to honor our 3-sport athletes. This is a big deal for us coaches because the day of 3-sport athletes is going away, and with all the specializing of sports and things. So it's a big deal to us as coaches and teachers. 3-sport athletes: Henry Anderson, Marcus Lobo, Eileen Miller, Mackenzie Moss, Alan Shumway, Valentino Tortato, and Ireland Weaver. These are your Health PE and 3-sport athlete award winners. recognize the seniors who have maintained a high GPA, 3.75, through the first semester of the school year for each year of their high school careers. Are involved in schools, sports, activities, or clubs, are enrolled in or our advanced rigorous post-secondary prep courses during their junior and senior years, and have had no administrative interventions or behavior issues. This is commitment, this is achievement, and these are the academic feather award recipients. Henry Anderson.
Lita Caswell.
Reagan Clark.
Jasmine Doyle.
Elizabeth Clark.
Thomas Larson.
Janelle Melly.
Mackenzie Moss.
Raiden Patio.
Addison Renault.
Taylor Sands.
David Schmidt.
Samantha Senajan.
Colin Shumway.
Kennedy Smith.
Hayden Weir.
Bailey Wilcox.
One last big round of applause. That was really well done. Thank you. Thank you to all of you who have been their support team, cheerleaders, and managers. Not just for our wonderful academic feather winners, but for all award winners tonight. Thank you for all of your patience. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your mentoring. Thank you for your energy. Please join us in the lobby for refreshments. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you for attending the 2026 Senior Festival.
What?